What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I've got another highly requested tutorial for you guys. We've already done the chorus of the song, but today we're going to be tackling the verse of Easy on Me by Adele. If you've already done the chorus and you followed that tutorial, this one should be nice and easy for you to pick up because it's a bit easier. And if you haven't, this is still a great place to start. So remember, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one, and leave a comment down below if you have any songs that you would love me to do a tutorial for. If you're ready, let's get started. Alright guys, so you should be in standard tuning for this, and I've added a capo onto the 5th fret. If you guys want to grab the tabs for this and follow along, they're available on my Patreon page. All the information about that is in the description below. The chords for this song are going to be a C, to an A minor, to an E minor, to an F. So let's take a look at the C first of all. It goes like this. Okay, so let's have a look at that. So before I get to the bass note, we're starting off with this little hammer-on, and then that note there. So that hammer-on is the open 3rd string, hammer-on to the 2nd fret there, then adding your 1st finger down here to the 2nd string 1st fret, and you're playing that note. Just like that. Once you get that, you can take this finger off, and we're going to move your 3rd finger up to the bass note, which is on the 3rd fret, 5th string. You're going to play that along with the 2nd and 3rd strings. So the 2nd string on the 1st fret, 3rd string is now open. You're going to play those together. Then we're doing the same hammer-on and note that we just did, but this time we're adding the bass note in. The bass note comes in as you land that hammer on. So, like there. Okay, so we've got that, and then the 2nd string again. So far. Then, we're going to take our 4th finger here, that's currently not doing anything, add that onto the 2nd string on the 3rd fret. You can take your 1st finger off now because that's not needed anymore. And we're going to play strings 2, 3, and 5. Just like that. Then take this finger off, so now the 2nd string is open, and play the same strings again. Okay, so from the start. Like that. So the next chord we're playing is an A minor. It goes like this. So quite similar. You'll remember this hammer-on part. So this hammer-on part plays quite a lot, so it's just the same every time. Hammer-on, open 3rd string to the 2nd fret, and then 2nd string 1st fret. The difference here is it's followed quickly by the 3rd string again. So you hear that extra note in there? 3rd string. Then we've got to the next bass note. The bass note now is going to be open 5th string, along with the 2nd string, which is on the 1st fret still here. Okay, then you want to take this finger off, because we're going to play the 3rd string open now for that part. So this is a hammer-on and a pull-off on the 3rd string. So first you play open, then you're hammering onto the 2nd fret, then you're pulling off back to open again. So I only play the string once there. You want to play it quite hard so that you can hear the tone ringing out. And you also want to play the bass note in there. The bass note, just like before, is as you land the hammer-on. So you're landing the hammer-on and then doing the pull-off. So the A minor part so far. Next up, this is very similar to what we did with the C when we did this. But instead of having this bass note here, that's just going to be open now. So all we're doing is playing open 5th, open 3rd, and we're back here on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, playing strings 2, 3, and 5, and then off, open 2, 3, and 5. So that A minor section. I'll play it one more time from the start, slowly, including the C. So next up we're going to the E minor. Before we get to the E minor, we have the hammer-on part again, same as before. So that's just the hammer-on and then the 1st fret on the 2nd string. Then we're going to an E minor, but we're not going to be playing the 4th and 5th strings here, so we don't even need to put those fingers there like you normally would for an E minor. You don't even need to, you just need to hold this one down here. Your 1st finger on the 1st fret on the 2nd string. Here, we're going to be alternating between having this finger on and having it off. So it's going to sound like this. So there, I'm playing strings 2, 3, and 6 with this finger on. Then, taking that finger off and just playing strings 2 and 3. Then back on with the bass note. Then back off. Then back on with the bass note. Then back off. Okay. Now we're going to be going to an F chord. So I play it like this. I prefer to put my thumb over the top for the bass note and then put my fingers here like this. You might prefer it like this, and that's fine for this part. Those are the only notes we're playing. I prefer it like this. It's a little bit easier to get to it for me. But whichever way is most comfortable for you. So here I've got my 1st finger on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, and they're on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. Then my thumb comes over the top for the 1st fret on the 6th string bass note. Here I'm just going to play, so that's 2, 3, and 6, and then 3 and 4. Okay, so that's the end of the 1st section. I'll play it right from the start. Okay, so for the 2nd part of the verse, a lot of it is very, very similar. We just have slight variations at certain points. And this part that we're learning first is going to be a little bit more difficult. So it sounds like this. Okay, so this is back to the C. But we're starting off with 3 bass notes. So you should still be in this F shape from the previous section. What we're going to do here, we're going to take this 2nd finger off, because we want to play that 3rd string open. So we're going to play the 3rd string open with the bass note, which is still over the top for the 6th string 1st fret. And then you're going to hammer that finger back on just where it was to the 2nd fret. Then you want to take this finger here and move it up here to the 6th string on the 3rd fret for the new bass note. Play that with the 2nd string, which is still here. It's a little bit of a tricky movement, especially if you're playing it like this. You won't really be able to do it very easily because you need the 3rd string open, so you can't really bar it. So for this, it's definitely easier if you can play the F like this. But once you've got that, we're just going back to the regular C shape. And we're going to play 2, 3, and 5. Now, before we would do a hammer on here, and we still do a hammer on, but it's a different one. This time it's on the 2nd string, 1st fret to the 3rd fret, like that. So I use my 4th finger there to hammer on, and I'm going to play the bass note as I land. That's going to be followed by the open 1st string. just like that. Okay, try and hit the first string quite hard so that the note rings out for a long time, because we don't play this note, we don't play this string again for quite a while. So if you can play that loudly, it sounds quite nice because it carries on ringing out throughout the rest of the verse. So now we've just got this part again. We're going to put our fourth finger onto the second string, 3rd fret. We're going to play that along with the 3rd string and the 5th string. 5th string is still here on the 3rd fret. Then, as before, take this finger off. And then we're playing the same strings again, 2, 3, and 5. Okay, so that's the C. Slightly different from the last time we played the C, but good news is the A minor is the same. So let's go through that again. So that's exactly the same as we learned before. Then we're coming back for the E minor, which is also the same. Okay, then we're still going to go to the F, but we're not going to play it like this. We're going to carry on that kind of on-off with this finger here, with the F bass note. Sounds like this. Okay, so what I'm doing there is, I'm just holding this finger here still, and I've still got open 3rd, and I've just added my thumb over the top for that F bass note. You can play it like this if you want to, if you don't want to get your thumb over the top. But I'm playing 2, 3, and 6, and then first finger off, 2 and 3, back on, 2, 3, 6, back off, back on with the bass note, back off, but this time, on the last note here, we're going to play open 1st and 2nd. So it sounds like this. So the last part of the song sounds like this. Okay, so I'm holding this shape here, and I'm starting off by hitting 1, 1st string open, 2nd string, and 6th string. Then I'm adding my finger here onto the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and I'm playing 2 and 3. Then I'm just going to start alternating 1, 2, and 6, and 2 and 3. So just like that, we're just alternating that twice. So that's like this. Then, for the end of the song, you want to play this F. So 3rd string is open, but I'm barring on the 1st fret, 1st and 2nd strings. So you could do it like this if you want to. I do it like this. So I bend my finger down and bar the first 2 strings, and I've still got my thumb over the top for the bass note. I'm going to play strings 1, 2, 3, and 6. Just like that. Then take this finger off, and we're playing open 1st string. Okay, so that is the end of the verse. I will play it right from the start for you one more time. You notice I get a bit louder at the end there. It sounds quite nice if you just increase the volume as you're playing these parts. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, please leave me a like and hit subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.